as a man, you are made or not based off of your ability to work, okay, and your discipline. Fortunately, we live in the United States of America, a capitalist society. If you work hard, you can get ahead, right? But with that said, it's not easy to get ahead, all right? Because if it was, everyone would be successful. But the reality is that it's very difficult. So since it's very difficult, you must do things that normal people are not willing to do to get extraordinary results. I'm gonna say that again. If you want extraordinary results, you cannot do ordinary behavior or participate in ordinary behavior. Extraordinary behavior leads to extraordinary results. Ordinary behavior leads to ordinary results. In order to achieve something you never had, you must do something that you have never done, and for the most part, what others are not willing to do. Now, let's apply this to women. Anyone that's good with women and understands the marketplace understands that dating, courting, and having sex with women is a numbers game. It's literally sales. We all understand the bottom line is this. If you want to get laid and have a high notch count or have a lot of women, it is a numbers game, okay? The best guys in the world close about 10% of the women that they talk to. Now, I understand that I have a lot of new people here that aren't familiar maybe with my dating content. So I will quickly give you guys an overview. Closing 10% of the women that you talk to makes you a world-class guy. You can do seminars on this shit, okay? 10% means you're world-class. So if the top guys in the world that are making millions of dollars doing this shit only close 10%, what do you think the average guy is gonna be? Now, let me explain to you why 10% is good and why it's so difficult. The process of attracting women requires an enormous amount of time, resources, patience, and expendable income. However, these things that are involved with the courtship of women are completely detrimental to your success if you want to earn more status and money. Do you get that? So in other words, you can't chase two rabbits at the same time because they completely oppose each other. The things that you need to do to become successful financially within the gym and get your mind right are completely counterproductive to meeting, courting, and having sex with women. To make money and become successful and change your life, you must go to bed early, get enough rest, go to the gym, be disciplined, have a schedule, work an insane amount of hours, refrain from alcohol, keep a tight circle around you of people that are successful. That is completely counterproductive to the process of attracting women, which requires you to be out often, maybe partake in some type of alcohol consumption, be at bars with less desirable people, make thousands of cold approaches to random women, get rejected often. So I'll simply put it like this. When you're getting the most from women, more than likely, your productivity is going to drop off. But this also goes the other way. When your productivity is at the highest, your ability to attract and smash a bunch of girls is going to drop off. It's up to you what you choose. But for 99% of men, it's incredibly difficult, if not damn near impossible, to get the most ass while making the most money at the same time. Do you understand now? So I hate to say that you got to pick one, but you really do have to pick one most of the time. Because very rarely does the pursuit of women benefit you when it comes to your goals as a man. And to add more kerosene to this dumpster fire of dating, you must also understand this, and this is what makes it so time consuming. Women are extremely fickle and flaky, okay? Extremely fickle and flaky. So not only are you dealing with time vampires and resource vampires, you're dealing with vampires that are never satisfied, that have more options than ever before. So you'll go ahead and set up a date with Becky, who's like a 5 out of 10 average. If the day shows up, text her, hey, we still on? No response. Or she sends you the cryptic, oh my God, sorry, something came up. I won't make it tonight. Doesn't offer to reschedule, nothing. You wasted a week talking to this dumb. And then when the day comes, she goes ahead and makes an excuse. Now, did something actually really come up? No. She just got probably more than likely a better offer, or your market value just wasn't high enough where she feels like she needs to get up and get dressed and go see you because she has NBA players in her DMs. And I don't think you guys understand what this does to a woman mentally. When a woman opens up her Instagram and sees celebrities and accomplished men contacting her for nothing more than the fact that she has a profile on Instagram, this artificially inflates their ego. This ego inflation is what leads to their behavior and their dismissal of the average man. I'm gonna say this again, okay? Super important that you guys need to understand this. The fact that the average woman has access to extraordinary men as an ordinary woman has access to extraordinary men. This does something to their psyche. It makes them think that their market value is higher than it really is. So when the date arrives, right? When you're trying to confirm with her that date, before she gave you the message saying, I won't make it tonight, she was on her Instagram talking to NBA players or setting something else up for that night. And she realized, damn, I could do better. And she did. But what she doesn't know is that these men that are hitting her up aren't hitting her up because she has high market value / relationship value. They're just hitting her up because they want to get laid. And this is the cornerstone as to why we have the problems that we have in modern dating now. Number one, average women do not like average men. Number two, they feel as though that their value is higher than yours, despite the fact that they are not special whatsoever. And then number three, the things that it takes to be super attractive women and get a higher lay count are completely counterproductive to the things that you need to do to earn more money, to acquire more status, to get in the gym and change your life. The pursuit of women is counterproductive to all of that. So this isn't about building contempt against women. This is about simply realizing that they're a anchor to your ship, and having them drag you along is only going to slow you down. Okay? That's what this is about. This isn't for you to hate women. It's for you to understand women for what they'll never be to you, which is a equal, and they're not.